My name is Muriel Médard, and I am the NEC Professor of Software Science and Engineering in the School of Engineering at MIT. I'm a member of the Electrical Engineering and Computer Science Department, and I also lead the Network Coding and Reliable Communications group in the Research Lab for Electronics. I do research in all different domains of, as the name of my group indicates, reliable communications. And the reliability of communications includes everything from low latency to high probability of correct reception to being secure under different types of attacks. So we have a very wide remit of activities in the lab. One of the core aspects of communications is we need to contend with degradations to the signals that are being communicated. Together with Ken Duffy, who is the head of the Hamilton Institute in Ireland, we have been developing a method that we call GRAND, Guessing Random Additive Noise Decoding, where we're able to do the decoding by guessing from most likely to least likely the effect of the noise on the transmitted signal. On an ongoing basis, I have been working for many years now and applying coding, which had been generally associated mostly with physical error, very much in the way that I just described in the context of GRAND. We've been applying that in many different areas of communication, from satellite to software-defined wide area networks to underwater networks. It's now being deployed commercially by Barracuda, by Cradlepoint. So there's a very interesting story there. And again, going back to what ComSoc has done, I think ComSoc has really given me the platform in terms of particularly meeting people at conferences to effect that sort of technology transfer, which started really from the information theory side all the way to the protocol side, with of course communications being underpinning the entire effort. ComSoc is where I connect because I'm a comms engineer. And really all of the aspects that are the core domains of my lab's work fall either directly or at least partially under the remit of ComSoc. And I think what I particularly appreciate about ComSoc is the fact that it is a highly interdisciplinary, and it's really a wonderful place in which to make connections, not just for myself, but also for all the junior researchers in my group. There's sort of multiple aspects that I think, not just for myself, but for all of our field, we rely on ComSoc crucially. The first one is the publications. I was editor-in-chief of JSAC, which is one of our main journals. And I think that there are many times when had it not been, for instance, for a special issue topic, or had it not been for a conference where I met a colleague, say at the coffee breaks, my research would not have gone in the same direction. I would have missed sometimes small, sometimes major elements that set me on the right path for my work. I recall actually meeting one of my long-term friends and collaborators at a ComSoc conference. We were both graduate students at the time, and I think the conversations that we started are still going on, decades later. And more importantly, we would meet routinely at conferences and continue work on our papers. So I think that the work I did with her really wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the conferences. This is really a community that is trying to get things moving forward. And I think I like that philosophy. I like that sort of volunteering ethos that we show. It's what engineering should be.